Hello, welcome to the channel QPK News. Please subscribe to the channel to follow the latest news of the day. Even if the production of Light Me Up, Warm You by Chen Feiyu and Zhang Jingyi is over, the work continues to enjoy an exceptionally high level of popularity. Chen Feiyu and Zhang Jingyi made their return, sang a duet of war songs, and were met with chants of New Year's Eve from CP fans. The audience members have a strong preference for the play because of the chemistry that exists between the two actors. The curtain has finally been brought down on the performance. Everyone involved in making the movie ought to remember to hand out some treats to the cast and crew. The Fate Rhythm and Ring recording application, which was used to create the battle music, was a good choice overall. Even though the two only appeared together for a brief period of time in the video, fans got the sense that it was Chinese New Year because of their appearance. Even this time around, the after-sales support blew everyone away and was a source of universal surprise. As a result of his work in the show, Chen Feiyu, who played the lead part in the program, was able to garner a significant number of new admirers. This time around, the internet community listened to Chen Feiyu sing, which resulted in him gaining new followers, due to the fact that many of Chen Feiyu's earlier works do not have the same level of popularity as this one, as well as the character's high out-of-circle rate. It is not high either. But the role of Li Sun is quite remarkable for Chen Feiyu because he has been making his debut for a number of years and has filmed a large number of movies and television series one after the other. Chen Feiyu, on the other hand, has a very unique connection to the role of Li Sun. This is because the role that he decided to portray this time is also very well matched to his own temperament. As a result, he is able to transmit the essence of the character through his performance. Over the span of the show's run of 1 month, he has acquired a following of more than 3 million people. After hearing the chorus, everyone was able to confirm what they had already suspected. Chen Feiyu's singing is also quite good, and he is also quite skilled. When they heard Chen Feiyu's contribution to the chorus, it brought this to their attention. People on the internet thought that this was God thanking them for all of their hard work in producing food. When this show began to acquire popularity, people on the internet also began to archaeologically investigate some of Chen Feiyu's older films. Both of Chen Feiyu's parents are well known in their fields. His mother is an actor, while his father is a filmmaker. Chen Feiyu's mother and father both have careers in the entertainment business. We are able to learn about his instructor from some historical accounts. It is a really strict requirement. He enjoys a number of advantages. His mastery of the English language is not only very good but also incredibly graceful and fluid. After successfully completing this part, Chen Feiyu has steadily earned a name, and everyone is looking forward to his future performances, which are expected to be even more thrilling. After that, everyone's impression of him had always been that he was Chen Kaiga's son. Whereas before that, everyone's impression of him had always been that he was Chen Kaiga's son. But after that, everyone's impression of him had always been that he was Chen Kaiga's son. Since the first episode of the show was aired, Zhang Jingyi's popularity has seen a number of shifts that may be characterized as being of a more important kind. Zhang Jingyi is one of the artists whose contract has been signed by the company owned by Chen Kuan. She keeps very positive ties with seasoned musicians such as Chen Kuan and Shu Qi, amongst other notable names in the field. It is very evident that the organization spends a large amount of attention on providing him with resources of a high quality. And this is one of the company's primary priorities. Because of the exemplary demeanor with which Zhang Jingyi conducts herself in public, she has earned the reputation of being perceived as the exemplary citizen who resides in the building next door. I was able to get a feel for the CP emotion that Zhang Jingyi and Chen Feiyu were experiencing throughout the filming of Reuters before the show had even begun airing. The vast majority of film and television dramas that were released in 2018 are of an extremely high level. And both the male and female characters in a lot of these works have a very solid sense of CP. This is true of the most of the works that were released in 2018. The fact that you are able to stand out in this current situation is liked and supported by netizens, which further proves that the cooperation between the two of you is actually straightforward. Both Zhang Jingyi and Huang Jingyu played important parts in the creation of He Walked from the Firelight, which has now successfully come to a close. In contrast to Huang Jingyu's authoritative manner, Zhang Jingyi's disposition may be summed up in 2 words: generous and kind. Huang Jingyu's demeanor is more powerful. There is no question that the partnership between the two will bring about the possibility of the parties coming into direct opposition to one another. A unique chemical composition. Zhang Jingyi is well known among the Xiaohua at the same time period. Nevertheless, nobody has been able to differentiate between her and Zhou Yi. This is despite the fact that Zhang Jingyi has a decent level of recognition. Users on the internet were made aware of the difference between the two after seeing an episode of the show Light Me Up, Warm You. Everyone agrees that Zhang Jingyi and Zhou Yi have what it takes to play a set of identical twins on television. Zhou Yi and Zhang Jingyi are often compared to each other. Chen Feiyu and Zhou Yi were cast in the same film and collaborated on the project at the same time, completely by chance. The project was the result of a collaborative effort. As a direct result of this, everybody is interested in watching the 3 of them collaborate on the same project in the same frame, and some people who use the internet have even written the script for stand-in literature. It is anticipated that when Chen Feiyu and Zhou Yi work together, a sizable number of CP fans would get interested in them as well. This is due to the fact that they will have worked together. Which of these choices is the most advantageous? Thank you for choosing to watch my video. Goodbye and see you again.